Hey there everyone, it's MisterStubstep, and today's going to be a different video. It's going to be a Yu-Gi-Oh! Opening, a Ghost from the Past, the second haunting display box. I plan to open up boxes until I get a Ghost Rare, at least save one of the boxes sealed, but at least I'm just going to open as many as I can. I doubt I'm going to get a Ghost Rare from this, but that's kind of what I'm chasing. I think the pull rates are like 1 in every other case or something like that, and a case has like multiple display cases, but each of these only have 4 5-card packs per mini box. And yeah, we'll go over this description really quick. And I don't know a ton about Yu-Gi-Oh! I watched the Yu-Gi-Oh! Anime when I was a kid. It was fun. Collected a lot of the original Yu-Gi-Oh! Sets. I ended up selling my entire Yu-Gi-Oh! Collection a couple years back, which I kind of regret because some of the cards were pretty nice. But, you know, when these sets come out, either like the Golds or the Ghosts from the Past, I do like to open these because I think they're cool, kind of special sets. So let's open this up. Hey, wait. I'm going to let you finish, but these cards are some of the best cards I've ever purchased as single purchases. I'm just kidding. I just want to show these off because I only slot cards away in my master sets when I've shown them off on video. So first off, this Capture Energy, super surprisingly very expensive. It is a fantastic energy card, though. We'll be rotating out because it has that D lettering in April. Because when you attach this card, especially at the beginning of a game, you can bring a basic Pokemon from your deck and put it on the bench. Like, that's a pretty amazing Capture Energy, especially if you start out slow. And then we even have some Supreme Victors. So we'll start with that Solrock, who is by my favorite artist, Kimura. And we have some Reverse Hollows and Hippopotas, or Hippopoutus, whatever. Loudred, Metang, Goldeen, and Shinx. All right, back to the video. Sorry for this interruption. So now we have the whole display case. This is probably what you would see at like a Walmart or your local card shop or something like that. So we'll take one at a time. I'll go through one, and then if I open up more, which I probably will be, I'll just open them up through editing. We'll take a look at the back there. There is a Dark Magician Girl Ghost Rare, as well as a Blue Eyes, and I think a Red Eyes as well. So I probably want to pull the Blue Eyes or the Red Eyes. I did have, I think, the Red Eyes from the starter deck Joey, which isn't super rare, but it was a cool one, and it was one of my favorite Yu-Gi-Oh! Cards. I ended up selling it on eBay, which, I mean, I guess I used the money for more Pokemon cards, but still, I kind of wish I kept it. So, did this box just open up this way? Oh, it's not like the Maximum Gold boxes, and then everything's just kind of in there. But we have, oh, it's like all the, only 3 different pack artworks. We'll start with the Dark Magician Girl. Let me know if you opened up any of this set. If I hadn't shown it already, I'll show what I paid for the entire display case, and then that'll show a per box price. And then I guess I'll also show the current market price for a mini box or for a display case or whatever. I imagine the price is pretty much the same because it's still fairly recent that this came out. I don't know anything that I'm looking at. I'll try to pronounce stuff to the best that I can, but I don't know what's playable versus what's not. Infernity Pawn, Elemental Hero, Neo's Kluger. If anything's worth over $1, I'll be sure to notate that and have a little sound effect, but this seems like it's Ghost Rare or Bust type of set. I was looking at it on TCG Player before, and that's kind of the vibe that I was getting. All right. So it looks like everything's going to be at least, what, an ultra rare? Because super rare is the letters are colored, and then ultra rare is it's hollow, and then there's like the ghost rares. Obviously, the ghost rares are pretty obvious. I've never pulled one of those, but I'd love to. Ooh, that's a really cool artwork. Tenyi Spirit, Sithana, or Shithana. That almost reminds me of Shafid. I don't know if you guys remember Shafid. Oh my gosh, that was a crazy one. The Agent of Miracles, Jupiter. And Contract with the Void. I always was weirded out by the ones that had like Yu-Gi-Oh! Cards in the artwork. We've got a Blue Eyes. Would love to get one of these. I did pull, I think it was a Blue Eyes in one of my previous, I can't remember if it was like Gold Eldorado or just the regular Maximum Gold, but I do plan to get that graded. Box of Friends. Okay. And we have the Chronicle Magician. Now that's a cool artwork. That one's pretty cool. We have DD Lamia. That's kind of freaky. And the Cypher Twin Raptor. I'm not sure which one of these is supposed to be the best pull. I imagine it's somewhere in the middle. But I guess if I get something that catches my eye, that'll reveal what it is. All right. We have the Altergeist to Fail Over. Baixia Brightness of the Yang Zing. Oh my gosh. These are like tongue twisters. The Protector of the Agent's Moon. Yes. We go way back. The Chimera Tech Mega Fleet Dragon. Whew. I feel like I'd be tripping over my tongue just, you know, bringing these into play or summoning them or whatever it's called. All right, so nothing, at least to my knowledge, nothing major within that box. So let me open this one up really quick. All right, 4 more. I'm going to feel really bad if I get something really good and pass over it. But once again, looking at the list, looks like everything was more or less ghost rare or bust. And I'm pretty sure a lot of these cards, at least please correct me in the comments, I'm always down to learn more, but I think a lot of these are reprints just to make some of these cards that are playable cards more accessible within the game. Okay, see, this one looks special. I don't know if it's just me, but that one looks special. Number 60, Dugarez the Timeless. Dugars? I don't know. That one looks special. That's my guess. I'm going to say that one's over $1 and put it back there, but it's probably not. It's probably something silly, but just the vibe that it's giving off feels very elite, you know? I don't know how to explain it. Got Larage, the God of Archery, or Larage. Vision Hero Minimum Ray. Master Flare Hyperion. That one might be something good. I mean, that is just an epic artwork. So much detail. So much detail, my goodness. Vampire Takeover. Handover Takeover. Fossil Fusion. Hey, that card looks very familiar. Some polymerization. At least if I remember that correctly. That might be the totally wrong card. My memory of Yu-Gi-Oh! Is slim to none, but I'm excited to open some of these packs because they're all shiny. Sandwich? Wow, that's a great name. Crystal Beast Rainbow Dragon. Oh my gosh, so many dragons. Attack 3000, Defense 0. Oh, got that one before. And the Agent of Mystery Earth. All right, final pack of the second mini box. Let me know if you are a Yu-Gi-Oh fan out there. And if you're not, and you skip this video, I completely understand. I know there's some channels that I'm subscribed to, and if they release a video that I'm not interested in. Nirvana High Paladin. Yeah, Decode Talker Heat Soul. Got Victorica, Angel of Bravery. It's like Victory and Victoria, but combined, Victorica, and then same card. All right. To my knowledge, nothing good in that second box. We'll open up the third box. See, now when I open Yu-Gi-Oh, I feel like I'm the classic opener, because then I'm just reading the names off the cards, because I have no background knowledge on any of this, which is kind of funny to just be put like, this one is given the same vibe as that one, so maybe it's not that good, but it looks pretty cool. Sinet Conflict. Jeez, the mechas. Borland Dragon. Wow. Almost gives me like Barrel Dragon vibes. We have the Chorus in the Sky. That is very beautiful. Almost gives me Sky P vibes. And the Agent of Entropy Uranus. Oh, so that looks like they have a lot of planet stuff going on here. Remember last time I was opening one of these sets, there was like a bunch of different maids, I think. So I guess this one has a bunch of characters related to planets. I don't know. I haven't been following as good as I should been to the Yu-Gi-Oh, but can barely keep up with Pokemon. Yeah, see, this is that same vibe again. I'm really liking the coloration on these. Crimson Knight Vampire Bram. Dark Alligator. Yeah, that's cool. Doom King Ballardrock. Holy crud. That is... wow. You know what? I want this as a back tattoo. That'd be sick. Oh! Jormungandr Generator Boss of Eternity. Jormungandr. Yeah, this gives me vibes of that character within God of War. That one looks special. I'm going to put that one back there. Probably nothing special, but looks really cool. It reminds me of the... and I think the name is similar, too, for that character in God of War. So... all right. Yeah, God of War 2018, the one that just most recently came out, I think in 2022. Got Mystical Sand. See, this gives me like the old school Yu-Gi-Oh vibes. I like this one. Oh, it's a fusion between Giant Soldier of Stone and the Ancient Elf. Of course, that's why, because Ancient Elf is one that I recognize. Actually, I like that one. I'll put that one back there. Got same thing. I've seen that one before. And the Cocatorium, the Heavy Metal Avian. See, I was thinking heavy metal, like it's into some heavy metal music, but it's literally just heavy metal. Gosh dang. And we got one more pack. Shoot. I don't know how big this set is, but... oh, interesting. Performable Misdirector. Sometimes these artworks just hit me out of left field. The Executor of the Underworld, Pluto, another planet. Crystron Halkifibrax. Zombie World. Whoa, that is a cool artwork. Would not want to be there, but Pendulum Area. Look at that pendulum tape. Pendulum. Oh, that was the last card. All right. Looks like we have one more box to open. All right, let's see what's in this one. All right, we have the final 4 packs. Will I get anything good out of these? I have no idea. But I've gotten some cool artworks to look at and a ton of new tattoo ideas. I don't have any tattoos, but it's nice to dream. Savant Copernicus. Okay. Fossil Machine Skull Buggy. Oh my gosh, that takes some creativity for sure. DDD. Vice King Requiem. Reminds me of King D or Lord of D or something like that. It's like Monkey D. Luffy. What does the D mean? No spoilers, no spoilers. I haven't read the manga. The Sanctum of Parshath. What in the world? Legend of Zelda vibes. And then there's another Tenyi Spirit. Mapora. Probably butchering all these names too. Always making fun of people that mispronounce Pokemon names, and I'm probably butchering every single Yu-Gi-Oh name. The Ancient Force of Mars, another. I wonder if we're going to get all the planets. Despia Theater of the Branded. Oh my, that looks like a boss in Mario Galaxy. Rare Fish, yes! This looks like another, this gives me old school Yu-Gi-Oh vibes with that Enchanting Mermaid. And seen that one before. I think that might have been in the first pack that I opened. We'll put that Rare Fish over there across from the Mystical Sand. 2 more packs. All right. I'll have to look forward to whenever another one of these sets like this release in the future. It might be another gold if they continue that pattern. See? I got another one of those. Wait a second. Wait a darn second. Is this what I think it is? I think it is. I've never pulled one of these, but I'm pretty sure this is what I think it is, because look at that. It's, okay, I don't want to blind you. Yeah, see right there, you can barely see anything. I'm pretty sure this is a ghost rare. The centering is terrible, but it's the Eye of Timaeus. I can't remember if this is like the cheapest ghost rare or like the most expensive underneath all the nostalgia ones, but this is a ghost rare, and we have it right here. Okay, we're gonna go through the rest of this pack really quick. So Agent of Mystery, Earth, and Ghost Trick Doulahan. That one's interesting. All right, so let's take a look at this. That is pretty. This card is always treated as Legendary Dragon Timaeus. Target 1 Dark Magician monster you control, fusion summon 1 fusion monster from your extra deck that mentions that monster on the field as material. Using it as the fusion material, you can only activate 1 Eye of Timaeus per turn. Oh my gosh, it's a spell card. And there's like a little bit of fuddy-duddy on the actual holo itself, but that is something else. So the back doesn't look too bad. I mean, it's pretty rough. I guess that's how Yu-Gi-Oh cards are nowadays. But that, I believe, this is not a ghost, you can even see me in the, hey, how you doing, you guys? If this is not a ghost rare, I'm gonna feel like such an idiot, but I'm pretty sure this is one. And just wow, on the final box, and I kind of keep true to my word, because then I keep 1 mini box sealed for my collection. And we have this one. It is a dragon. It looks kind of derpy a little bit with that big old tooth, tusk, whatever you want to call it, popping out. But wow, just wow. I'm stunned. At first I didn't, because it looked kind of like an ordinary spell card, but then I realized. All right, I have Yu-Gi-Oh sleeves that are separate. I pulled out my regular trading card sleeves like for Magic and Pokemon cards, but I should have pulled out my Yu-Gi-Oh sleeves. So I will sleeve this up properly in a Yu-Gi-Oh. And I'll probably end up getting it graded because it's my first ghost rare. And there's one more pack. I keep doing this. Oh my gosh. For those of you that can see that final pack, the suspense is probably killing you. We start out strong with Venus, Vision Hero, Gravito, DDD Divine, Zero King Rage. Wow, there's just so much going on this card. Go. And Vampire Sucker. Oh, I'm sure there's people all over that artwork. It's not a bad artwork. And Vampire Takeover. What do they people call it? Like girls that are kind of, they're like indifferent, like tsundere, like they have a little bit of attitude, indifferent. I don't know if they fall into that category. I've seen that word thrown out a few times. But by far, this is the best pull. Would I have preferred a Blue Eyes or a Red Eyes or a Dark Magician Girl? Of course. But a Ghost Rare is a Ghost Rare nonetheless, and I'm pretty sure this is better than normal pull rates. So very pleased with this opening. I want to thank y'all so much for watching. Let me know what you thought of this video. Let me know if you were ever into Yu-Gi-Oh! At some point, or if there's any other trading card games that you're into. Of course, this channel will stay mainly Pokemon, but every now and then I like to branch out and do some stuff that I think looks interesting from an outside perspective. But thanks so much for watching, and I'll catch y'all in the next one.